Hi there. Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late for this 1 o'clock live. Do have a good excuse. I've actually been signing up a lovely venue to the Shine program. So yeah, that's a pretty good excuse given that's what we're talking about here. I have decided to do this live for you today just to give you, you lovely venues, more of an idea as to what my Shine program involves. If you are joining me live, it would be really helpful if you could pop a comment below, just so I know that the tech is working for me. I will hold on a couple of minutes before diving on in. I know there's normally a little bit of delay with these lives. If you are joining me, it would be brilliant if you could pop a comment below for me, just so that I know that it's working. So I'll just introduce myself. I know I've got some new audiences here following me, may not be familiar with me. So my name is Kelly Chandler from Kelly Chandler Wedding Consulting. We help venues, wedding venues, thrive in the modern wedding market. So we do this via training programs and consulting programs. So one-to-one consulting and a mix of training programs, both in person and online. Yeah, that's a little bit about what we do. I've been in the wedding industry, or the events industry, for 20 years, the wedding industry for 15. Running my independent wedding planning business, the Bespoke Wedding Company, and Kelly Chandler Consulting has been running for 4 years now, really growing organically from venues that I worked with through my private planning clients, asking for my business input and business advice. And I have steadily grown Kelly Chandler Consulting, working with a number of venues across, starting with the unique venues of London and expanding across many, many unique places and spaces all over the country, and indeed across Europe in some places. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. Some of you may well have watched some of my recent my recent training series last week, all about wedding showcases. So if you haven't, you might like to go back and have a look at those. There's a three-part training series on wedding showcases to give you a little bit of an idea of some of what we do. That's a completely free training series for you, and you may well have come across the fact that I have launched a brand new training program just for venues. It is an online training program, but with a difference, and that's why I wanted to spend a bit of time on this live with you today, just letting you know a little bit more about how that program is going to work. Obviously the format is a little bit different, and I realized that I've already had quite a few questions from people interested in the program, which I thought I would sort of cover and clear here for those of you who are interested. So if you are joining me live, it would be really helpful if you could pop a comment in the box below. Otherwise, I shall just assume that it's all working, and hopefully it is. So yeah, what is Shine, and how has it come about? So as I've already touched upon, I have been running in-person training days for around 4 years now. I started off writing a training program for the Unique Venues of London group 4 years ago. And those training days in person have tended to take place in London 2 or 3 times a year, and have always been incredibly successful, really in demand, almost always selling out. And one of the sort of areas of feedback that I've had, of course, is given that they are very date specific and location specific, it's been hard for some venues to be able to release all of their team on a certain date and to attend a session in London. So that's partly what's driven me to creating this Shine program that overcomes the geography issue by and large, and the time frame issue. So what Shine Online is, and I'll say there's the clue, online is a really good combination of the online but importantly with the interaction and support. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Obviously, what you want to know first of all is, how's it going to help you? How's it going to help your venue? So everything within the Shine program is designed to improve your wedding venue business. Ultimately, it's all about attracting more inquiries, more bookings, more sales. So everything is done there with the ultimate aim of making you more successful, driving more business, and doing this in a way of understanding your customer and delivering them, delighting more clients. I'm not someone who is about obtaining business goals while upsetting a client base or not delivering to a client base. Having worked very, very closely with bridal couples over 15 years to deliver some really unique weddings, I'm always about customer first. So my training approach is very much about understanding the modern wedding market, exactly what those clients want, and as we all know, if you can tap into and deliver exactly what your customer base is wanting, then you have a recipe for success. So that's very much the background to Shine, and we tackle a whole range of topics within the program, very much dedicated to helping you sell better. A big chunk on marketing and modern marketing and different aspects of marketing that you need to look at, from social media, blogging, website content, and then through to how you look after and nurture your clients, etc. So ultimately, that's what the program is there for. There's a whole heap of information. I will pop the link to the program, of course, in the end of this live. I think a couple of people might be joining me. If you are joining, it would be fantastic if you could pop a comment below. But I shall carry on anyway. Yeah, so that's what Shine is all about. As I mentioned, I have created this program, which I'm really excited about, because it allows me to share my knowledge and teach and train much further afield than I have previously been able to. So the way it's going to be working, which is why enrolment is open for a short period of time, is that everyone enrolls to the program, and the core content of the program is hosted on a really lovely online platform. There are 10 video modules which are recorded by me with slides, and they are accompanied by some really beautiful workbooks. So all of the content is delivered there online. There are also some really lovely bonus modules, some extra videos, and I have 3 guest experts who I'll come back to in a minute and introduce those. So all of the content for your learning is there on a lovely online platform, which means that your team can dip in and dip out of that program at a time and in a location that suits. So you can dive into that program and soak it all up in one day. There is over 5 hours worth of content there. Or you can tackle it 10 minutes at a time, an hour at a time, whatever suits. But what's important, I didn't want to deliver just an online program, because the feedback that I have from so many venues is that you love the interaction with other venues, and you love the support and the opportunity to ask specific questions really related to your particular venue offering and how you do business. So what this Shine program includes is plenty of access to me and to other venues, and we are going to be doing that by 5 1-hour open Q&A sessions, which will be hosted via Zoom, via video conferencing, so that we can all connect at a time, but in our own locations. So it is remote, but you can all connect with each other and with me, asking me your questions and also getting to know each other through that program. So I'm really excited about that, because I know that the interaction with each other really works. I see it so much in my in-person training, and I'm really excited about bringing it to this format. I've been involved in some training programs and masterminds myself this year, where we've been using Zoom, and it's really, really effective. So I'm very excited about that. There will also be an in-person meet for, it's optional because I know that it's not, it won't be possible for everybody. That's an optional part of the Shine program, but that will take place on the 23rd of November in London. So for those of you who are able to come to that, that is an option where you can meet with me and meet with the other venues who are enrolling to the program and gain some more support and in-person Q&A there, so to build on your learning. So what more can I tell you? As well as that, I will be creating a literally, that is today, because I do now have some lovely venues enrolling. There will be a Facebook group, a private Facebook group dedicated just to those venues enrolled on Shine, where you can, of course, interact with each other, gain some more support from me in between the sessions. So the program, as I say, is open for enrolment now, and it will, the first group call will be on the 25th of October. The program will close on the 22nd of October for enrolment, so you do absolutely have to be in the program by then. It will close at midnight on the 22nd, that's next Monday, with our first group call next Thursday, the 25th at 4 o'clock GMT. And the calls will be weekly between the 25th of October and the beginning of December. But you can learn the program absolutely as you would like to, as you go, either in one hit or in chunks of content. So there we go. That's a little bit of background on the program. I thought I'd cover a few questions that I have been asked, a few sort of concerns, questions about the program that have cropped up, because that may well be useful to you and your venue in considering whether it's right for you. I am often asked if it's an individual purchase, individual sign up to the program, enrollment to the program, or for the team. The good news is for you, it is for your venue team. So one purchase of the program, and at today's price, that's $1,147 plus VAT. That is a purchase for your team. So if you are a team of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, great. That is one purchase. You get a login and a password, and the platform is there for your entire in-house venue team to enjoy. So the benefit of that is, of course, you can all again learn together or in your own time, and then meet up and share the information and discuss how you're going to implement and take action. I know that sometimes one of the downsides of training, in-person training days, is one member of the team is sent on the training, and it can sometimes be then quite hard to get everybody's buy-in to implement after that. So I see this as a big bonus of the fact that the entire team can gain access to the Shine program to help you, as I say, gain more bookings, gain more inquiries, gain more bookings, and ultimately grow your wedding venue business. So that's one question I'm asked. Other sort of questions I'm often asked is, not really sure about the online learning. Some people don't like the idea of not being in person. Hopefully, as I've explained, the fact that it is online but supported by 5 hours, at least 5 hours worth of Q&A questions with me, and an opportunity to meet with the rest of the group and hear their questions and concerns, means that actually we are bringing that learning to life with new technologies, which I'm really, really excited about. So I have consciously chosen this time of year for the Shine program. I know that through talking to many of my one-to-one consulting clients, that now is marketing time. Now is your window of opportunity before the Christmas season really kicks in. And obviously with summer having finished, now is the time that many of you are looking at your marketing. So now I believe is the right time to be taking that time out, looking at your year, looking at your summer, at what you've achieved, what you want to do differently for next year, and what you need to learn. So I get regular feedback from those who train and consult with me, just how fantastic the new sort of strategies and ideas are, and some great feedback on the results that they eventually lead to. So I'm really excited for those of you who do enroll, and I'm thrilled to have my my early sign-ups that are coming through. You know, I am confident that the program will help make your 2019 really fantastic. So that's what we're all about. Some other questions I'm often asked about the program is, you know, we are not 100% wedding focused. We do other things within our venue. Absolutely. That's very normal, and obviously this training is dedicated to weddings, and that's what we're focusing on. But it's very normal for me to consult and train with venues that serve lots of markets, and there will be ideas in the program that perhaps you won't be able to implement because you are, you know, a landmark, a museum, a gallery. Bearing in mind, a lot of my experience both as a wedding planner and as a trainer has come from working with National Trust properties, with you know, with London landmarks, with unique venues of London. I'm very familiar with venues that do lots of other things and whose purpose you know, exists way beyond weddings. So I would say that the Shine training, there are still many aspects of it that you will be able to enjoy. Another question that is sometimes put to me, and has been put to me, is there can sometimes be a concern that potentially some of the ideas in the program might be expensive to implement. And I know that budgets are tight. You know, I don't know a venue out there that has a huge, extensive budget for everything. Everyone, of course, has to you know, produce results from fairly tight budgets. So the ideas in the program are very much you know, things that your team can implement. Also over a time frame that suits you. There may well be things that you can do straight away, and I'd love you to. There may well be things that you can do over time, but certainly the ideas in the program are not requiring huge budgets. So I just wanted to make that point. It's a lot of things that you can do in-house through your knowledge and confidence building. So there we go. What else is there as part of the program? Yeah, I have mentioned to you, of course, there are the 10 video modules. I have bonus modules on things like specifically writing for your own venue's blog, wedding showcases, and preparing for a promotional photo shoot. So that's just 3 of the bonus modules in there. And I also have 3 lovely guest experts as part of Shine. I will just very briefly introduce you to them. We have the lovely Louise Bukes from Beloved Blog, who is training all about relationships with professional wedding bloggers and the marketing opportunity that exists to you as venues through working with professional bloggers. As an extension of that, we hear from Kate Neelan, fine art photographer, who's talking all about the importance of your visuals and how you can produce some really you know, editorial feature-worthy content for your venue. And thirdly, we hear from Jenny Knight, who is an independent wedding celebrant who really focuses on making the best of your venue spaces so that you can welcome some really different on-trend wedding ceremony options. So I'm really thrilled to have some experts supporting the content that I'm delivering in the program. As I say, there's bags of value in it. I think the last thing that I want to talk to you about is, what is that value? What is the price? What is the investment? So the Shine training platform is available, as I say, until the 22nd of October for enrolment, when it does close. I have a special offer today, which closes at midnight today, the 15th of October. And the price for the program is 1147 plus VAT. And that includes, that's £100 discount. And also that includes a free place on the in-person London Q&A session, which is entirely optional, but that would be completely free. It would normally be charged at £100. So you do have £200 worth of bonuses today with a total price of 1147 plus VAT. The program that special offer will disappear at midnight tonight. The program will still be open until Monday next week. That's midnight, Monday the 22nd, and the price is 1,247 plus VAT. So still excellent value. If you have 2 team members or more, the fact that you can share all of the content with your team members means that, of course, the value increases and the investment goes down. So with the number of team members that you're sharing with. So I'm delighted to bring you a little bit more information on Shine today. I do hope that's useful to you. I would love to answer your questions, so please do pop any questions you have in the comments below, or if you're playing, if you're watching on catch up, please do get in touch. Do pop a question in the comment or send a private message. So I will pop a link below, but do have a look at the Shine program. It is memberships.kellychandlerconsulting.co.uk. As I say, I will pop a link below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Bye.